Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Vicki, and I'm your typical teenager. I was born and raised in the city of Lynn, Massachusetts. The hospital I was born in is just around the corner from my house. The hospital is now a Stop and Shop. And my mom tells me I was born in the area of the frozen food aisle and the pastry aisle. I only moved once in my life, and it was to a house that was across the street from me. Big move. The high school I go to is an agricultural high school. Yeah, it's a little weird if you're not used to seeing kids using chainsaws and climbing trees. Or cows and horses on your school campus. But I love this place. It's different. I'm approaching the end of high school, and I have to admit, I'm a little nervous. There's so much out there that I have yet to see, and I want to see it when I'm young. I really want to go to a film school. I want to ride my bicycle. But a part of me would rather ride my bike around California or drive aimlessly around the country seeing what's out there. I want to know more about myself. I want to know more about my family. You see, I never really knew my grandparents. My grandmother passed away before I was born, and my grandfather passed away when I was in 6th grade. I remember little about him. When I was a little girl, my dad used to take me over to my grandfather's house every Sunday, and I would go in the other room and watch cartoons while my dad and my grandfather sat in the other room and talked. I also remember my grandfather talked funny, but as I got older, I realized he had a Polish accent. I never knew my grandparents immigrated to this country. I also never knew they were survivors of the Holocaust. I found this out when I was in 7th grade, and my parents tell me that my grandparents did not like to talk about this time in their life. I didn't really understand what the Holocaust was when I was that young, but as I grew older and learned more about it in school, it hit me. I'm almost speechless when I think about it, and I can't even imagine what they went through. All I have left of their past is old photographs, and it's still hard to figure out who they were. Seeing that I knew my grandfather for a little while, I have more questions about my grandmother, because I never met her, and I feel like I can relate to her more. I really want to know more about her life, and no matter how hard I try, she still remains a mystery to me. I love art, and I wonder if she did too. Did she think like me? Who was her first love? What did she do for fun? What did she go through in the Holocaust? What was her family like? These are the things I will never know, and I have to accept that. But there's one thing I've always wanted to ask her. It's a little unusual, but I've always wanted to ask my grandmother, how was your day? So here I am, on the verge of graduation and college, and on the path to finding out more about myself and my history. What's next? I don't know, I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Take heart, my friend, till we meet again. Carry these words with you. I regret that these moments we spent could not have lasted longer.